Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you. Here we go. Here we go.
Hi everybody. It is Monday.
It is Monday.
We're pretty happy today.
Just tired from yesterday. I think playoffs take a lot out of you guys.
It's a good weekend though, guys.
For all you guys not in the playoffs, I mean, think about it. You're looking at the draft already. Life's good because it's stress-free. When your team's in the playoffs, you gotta stress.
It's really
over
rough.
this.
It's really a rough situation.
Yeah, when we got knocked out last year by Tampa, I was like, all right, it's over. I think we sucked anyway. No big deal. Now I'm like, we gotta play next week. Who we play? The Rams, the Vikings.
Who we playing?
Whoever wins tonight.
Oh, what time's that on? 7? 8?
Probably.
We gotta watch that.
That kind of sucks for them too that they have to play on a Monday night. You think, why would they lose a day? It's playoff football. They're more worried about TV money than they are
probably
these guys health and all.
But I'm happy. Are you happy?
Yeah, we're in the playoffs. We won a game.
Well, we're beat up today. I don't know why. Maybe it's the weather. I think it's the weather. We need some warmth. We need the beach.
It's nice right now. It's perfectly mild.
I know. It's been overcast, kind of.
It is overcast.
Chill in the air.
Yeah.
We need summer.
It's funny. Back home, it's just gray this whole time.
I know.
Everything's dead. It's just gray. Here, it's
My mom is in North Cape May, and she said last Monday they got 8 inches of snow. And then they got another 2, at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you see how, all the people in Alabama are going nuts over the snow in Georgia and all?
Mm-hmm.
But then, back home, you're you're telling your mom, you're oh, you got 8 inches of snow? And you're I've been talking to you. You haven't said anything about that. Well, what I'm saying is, did you notice the difference? The people are going nuts in Alabama. Meanwhile, we don't even know if it snows back home.
Oh, yeah, I know. Well, everyone's used to it.
I don't even know. Sometimes I see, I'm oh, blizzard. There's a blizzard in Philly.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Who knew? Anyway, guys, what's going on in the cruise world?
What is going on?
Well, the U.S. Coast Guard rescued 15 fishermen.
Oh.
They were on a boat that was just drifting.
Oh, now you're nautical Nancy.
What?
You're the nautical lady.
Well, listen. Are you going to listen?
Now Michelle's the nautical lady. She's just going to give you information on what's going on in the ocean. Period. Oh, they were from a cruise ship.
If you let me get to that part of the story.
I jumped in when I showed
Jumped to conclusion, Matt.
Jumped to conclusion, Matt. I invented it.
Anyway, the boat was drifting off the coast of Florida, 36 miles off the coast of Florida, so it was close, because that's not far. The Liberty of the Seas, Royal Caribbean, saw this boat. They spotted the boat. They saw them. They sent flares up, so they spotted it, but they couldn't help them, they said, because of the seas. So I guess, maybe, the surf's been rough.
Coast Guard went out there.
I don't know, so they had to get the Coast Guard. But they stayed near the ship or boat, whatever.
What did it capsize?
No, it was just drifting. And they sent a flare up for help.
They must have lost power or something?
I don't know, yeah. And the Liberty couldn't do anything because of their capabilities with the rough seas.
That's crazy.
So they had to, they called the Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard came, but the Royal Caribbean stayed there till the Coast Guard came.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Just we're not going to leave you.
Yeah.
But we can't help you.
Die, we get to see it.
We can't help, but we're just going to stay.
Yeah, we're going to watch it.
We're going to watch
it fly around.
Watch it go down out here.
That's probably nuts.
I know. Everyone ended up safe, so
Everyone's alive.
Good. Yes. What else, guys? Oh, tragic, those fires that are going on. Okay, Norwegian Cruise Line. Norwegian has offered, what are they doing? They're waiving cancellation penalties for anyone cruising in January and February that lives in the affected areas for the fires. And then they're offering 100% future cruise credit that's good for a year. So, but here's my question. What if you're flying there? You can't. So are you going to get that too? Not even though you're not from the affected area, you can't get
can't even get
there's
there.
probably no flights going there, right?
I would think I don't know.
I don't
know. It's funny how they just go
know.
business as normal as stuff burns.
I have no idea.
I just don't understand it. It's
I don't know.
crazy.
But also Norwegian is donating $50,000 to the Red Cross. So
wow,
that's the thing.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's crazy that fires, guys. You've been watching YouTube
insane.
videos. I cannot believe this is good. Yeah, first it was the drones. Now we have cities that are literally burning, like cities. I know everybody thinks it's all rich people, but I guess everybody out there has money, no matter what their
It
house
doesn't
looks like.
matter.
But yeah, I know. I don't know why people.
It's
care about
irrelevant
something
how
like
much
that.
money you have and how much you don't. If your house is burning down, it's a big a deal.
Well, I guess if you look at it,
It's still your home.
Yeah.
Whatever money you paid, just because you paid more than me doesn't mean you didn't pay your money.
or you don't like your house.
You know what I'm saying? They
Yes.
spent their money just like we
Yes.
spent our money. It's different numbers, but it's
Much
still
different numbers.
it's their money. They earned it.
Yeah, I don't want to say anybody should burn their house.
No, you know what I mean?
I will say this, like, I think they should let people loot.
What?
I think we should be able to run into these.
Get
If
out of
you
here.
left your house to burn, we're allowed
No.
to run in and take what we want.
No,
And you don't think it's a good idea?
no,
Fair? It's
no,
not
I
fair.
don't. But they're in California. They're probably allowed to do that anyway.
That's right, they are. They are.
Anyway,
Which goes into one of your stories.
that'll lead into the next story, guys.
Wow.
Crazy.
This is true. This
Anyway,
is wild.
listen to this. This is kind of funny. What is this? What ship was this on? Was this on, wait a minute. Carnival. Okay, guys. On Carnival at the Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, these people ate there and they stole the Salt&Pepper shakers. Now, I guess they saw them, like, pocket this, okay? Or whatever, put it in the purse, or maybe they're just holding them, like,
Walk
just
out
take
with
it.
it.
Just like,
We're
spy.
thanks. Thank you, by the way.
So anyway,
Like when you did the bottle of wine first time on Carnival.
oh God, and Steve told me that it was for
My
us.
brother told her the wine's free, and Michelle started walking
thought
out,
it
and
was
they were
free,
like, "Ma'am,
guys."
you have to pay for that.
Yeah,
Are you
I
stealing our
believed
wine?"
Steve. He's like, oh yeah, that's for us. I was like, are you serious? That's awesome. Yeah.
That was so embarrassing.
Well, that was honest though.
Well, yeah, you didn't
I
know.
legitimately
You were
thought
so
I could
excited.
take that.
You thought you had a bottle of wine.
Whatever. Anyway, guys, listen to this. So they took the Salt&Pepper shakers. Apparently, they were caught, and they were like, "What? Like, we're from San Diego, and you
What?
can just take stuff."
Yeah, you can't.
That's what
you
they told them.
You guys don't do
They
that?
were like, "The restaurants just let you take stuff. They have a budget for that." They actually said they have a budget.
They have a budget for taking.
They have a budget for theft. So
No,
you're
it's not
allowed
theft,
to
it's
just.
taking.
You're just
They call
allowed
it.
to. They're okay with you taking
Taking.
items.
It's not. It's
from the
not. It's
restaurant.
not. They don't call it theft. It's called taking stuff.
I mean-
you can just take stuff.
But who would say that? Like, you get caught, right? Let's just say you get caught. I don't care where you're from and what they allow. You know they didn't always allow that. That's like a new thing.
Yeah.
Okay? You grew up with them telling you obviously can't take the stuff off the table at the restaurant.
Don't take the
Okay?
stuff.
So they know that. Why didn't they just, like, say, oh my God, I'm so sorry? And why would they, like, try to say, like, it was right?
I don't know.
If I got caught, I would just be like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, like I don't know.
I'd be so embarrassed.
I don't know what I would say.
I wouldn't
How did they get
try to
caught,
think
by
it
the
was
way?
fine.
So they.
I don't
the
know how they
server
got
came back
caught.
to the table and was like, "Hey, where's the salt and pepper shaker?"
I have no idea how they got caught.
Do they have? I mean, I've never been to Fahrenheit 9/11. Is it
555.
555. Never been to
9/11.
Fahrenheit 555. But what I'd like to know is there some kind of special salt and pepper shaker in there?
I don't know. Maybe they needed one. Maybe they were just in need.
I'm just saying, like, but do they have, like, you know, like all these these restaurants that are like
It's a
upscale?
Carnival.
Do they
specialty
do
restaurant.
like a yeah? Well, we thought I still
But I
say
don't think it's
Michael's is
uppity.
probably the best. Like
We had a good dinner on there on the Pride. We did.
a couple times.
That was in 2017.
Yeah. Remember, all the food was like such good quality.
Things were different then.
Yeah, things changed.
Yeah.
But anyway, my point is, I wonder if they have some kind of wild salt and pepper shaker and like that's like real noticeable because I feel like I
Are
wouldn't
they
notice
shaped
that.
like little ships?
Yeah, or did someone see them like
No,
put
they're
it in
probably
their
just
purse?
silver.
Yeah, I'm picturing
I
them
bet you
silver
they are.
ones. I'm
Just-
picturing them silver
Yeah, like
ones.
they just look like kind of bullets, like whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I heard someone said they should be banned. I don't think they should be banned at all. I think they just should have been humble about it and been like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." Like,
I don't have a salt and pepper
She
shaker.
took them, and she has like issues. Something's wrong.
She's a klepto.
She doesn't even know what day it is.
She's a
Hun,
kleptomaniac.
what day is today?
Her name's JR.
When you could just act like you're like have dementia.
Yeah. No, yeah. I would
You'd
be
have to go
like,
right into a
"What?
dementia
I
check. I'd be
took
like,
them?"
he doesn't even know what
Oh.
day it is. You look, these aren't yours, and you would be like, they're
Oh.
not.
Oh. Oh. Yes, I act crazy.
You
Act
could
crazy.
channel
I'll
your
feel
dad
bad
right
for you.
now.
Yeah.
Okay?
You channel your dad like, yeah. Well,
I definitely wouldn't try to make
how
up an
you doing?
excuse,
So how
but
you doing?
I don't think they should be banned by any means. No.
By any means necessary.
No.
By any means necessary.
Do not do that. What else do we got? Royal Caribbean, there's toilet problems, okay? In the Oasis of the Seas, some staterooms were out of their toilet, would not work
Toilets?
for over 9 hours.
What?
Yeah.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
I know what would happen to me in that situation. Even though I've gone days on cruises, okay, but without creating a BM, I'll bet you in that 9 hours I would be literally.
You do it 27 times.
Yes, like one of your situations.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like I bet you I'd have a situation on that ship. I'd literally have to like find bathroom. Remember the one cruise?
What?
We were at the buffet. It's one of the ones coming up. I don't even think it's on yet. I don't think you put the videos on yet for this one because I think it's one of the last days.
Oh, guys, how everybody liked that video boarding day yesterday.
Falling down. And that's not even the whole video, guys. She fell twice.
So embarrassing.
2 times.
Don't
Second
talk
one
about
she didn't
it.
post because
Don't talk about it. We
too
just put it
bad.
on and then we move on.
I said we're gonna make people pay
Just
for
gonna
that
move
one.
on.
If you want the second video, you gotta email.
No.
Yo, what was I gonna say?
I don't know what you're
we were
saying.
talking about what were we talking about?
Something on the cruise about the bathrooms.
Oh, so the one time I decided to walk away from Michelle to use the bathroom by the buffet, and I walked out, and I walked in, and the guy's like, I'm like, yo, are any doors open? He's like, no. He's like, you should go somewhere else. Like basically was saying something went down in here. I don't know what's going down, but something's going down in Browntown.
That's
So
amazing.
yeah, so I took off. And I figured, okay, I don't have my card now. So I started walking down steps for some reason. And I knew because he said go to 4 and all the way to the front. So, yeah, like the fake Eden on the Equinox when you go through there. Remember, you know what I'm talking about where the bar is? So I go down and I can't even get there. I'm like, we're going down steps. And I realized like from whatever you're at 10 to 4 is like too far on steps right now when you're going through what I'm going through. I got the sweats now.
He sent you to 4 from 10?
Yeah, he said there's a good bathroom, like if you want to get away from the world. And I was
I like how someone's suggesting
some,
a bathroom for you.
And it's just like I could have just came back in, got the keys to the bathroom.
Yeah.
But I also was worried that they were doing our room. This was breakfast time, and we just left the room, and I'm like, they could be in our room.
Yo, every time we go back, guys, our room's always getting cleaned.
Always.
Never fails.
Yeah, it never fails. Even if it's like hours later, and I'm like, oh, the room has to be done. We left hours ago. But, and I'm not bad-mouthing them. It's just like us.
But it's just like our luck. Yo, and it's so funny, too, because when we're walking down the hall, I see, like, the cart, and I'm like, wait, maybe it's, like, the one after us. Or the one before us.
Right.
It never is.
Yeah,
It's always ours.
I ended up going down to 4 front.
How was it?
Or whatever. I think it was the front. Where's the
Doesn't
food?
matter.
Food's in the back. Food's front.
Doesn't
Fun's in
matter.
the front. Yeah, I went to the front, and I go down and I go in this bathroom. It was pristine. The dude was in there polishing stuff off. That was when I went into his goodies, and I sprayed the toilet real quick.
Why, if it was pristine, why'd you spray the
Because
toilet?
I didn't know, man. I didn't know.
Why are you touching
I'm
stuff?
going through some kind of like.
Why are you
I'm
touching
going through
stuff?
like this like stomach virus thing, where I'm so I'm washing my hands nonstop. You see what I'm doing?
But why are you touching stuff?
Because I wanted to clean the toilet to make sure it was clean.
You said it was nice.
Because there was a shady individual that came out in a flannel a minute ago, and I was like, that guy looks like he might have dipped his balls into the toilet. Yeah, if you know what I mean. And
I don't, but
so
okay. I'll believe you.
He was an older individual, okay?
Right.
And I went in there and I cleaned up a little bit, polished her up, and I have to take the button down off, hang it.
Why not tell
I gotta
everybody
take my
your
shirt
procedure?
off, right? Shirt's gonna come off,
Right.
hang that, suspenders popped over to the side, drop trouser, right? So there's a
Right.
little process
Nobody
going
wants to
on.
hear
But I'm
the
also,
visual.
here's another problem I have. Because of the doors on these new cruise ships where you have to press buttons, I'm like panicking that the lock button's not working right. So I'm like, any minute now someone's gonna walk in and catch this. And the door moves so slow open that, and the guy on the other end's not gonna like be a fast reactor. So I'm like, sir, I'm in here. Sir, I'm in here. Sir. it's gonna be like slow motion. There's gonna be like an old man on the other end, like, I gotta use the bathroom. Anyway.
I think they'll run away when they see the scene.
Yeah, well, I don't know,
Okay.
because there's a button that you lock the door,
You
and
can
you know how
just-
them older ships, their like buttons are a little quonky right now, and their like lights might not go on properly. Well, anyway, it was locked down. I could tell it was locked. I tried a couple times to have to do that, and then I went and I partied, and it was just so nice to just and relaxing and large
all right,
area.
can we move on
Yeah.
from your bathrooms? Like,
Well, I just wanted to talk
soliloquy?
about not having a toilet for 9 hours, the things that you might have to do. Because people need to know the common bathroom areas are very nice. And they're
especially on
clean
Celebrity.
non-stop, guys, on Celebrity. Like, you'll never see
fear
a
not.
dribble on the floor.
Okay.
You know, there's always a dribble on the floor, guys. See, she don't know about dribbling. There's never dribbles on the floor in the ladies' room.
Oh, ladies' rooms sometimes aren't clean, but Celebrity, they're always
But there's
clean.
pee on the floor?
I've seen it.
What?
Yeah.
There's something going in there that don't belong in there.
No, because people try to squat and it don't work out.
What, they like won't sit down?
Yeah.
Oh, they Marty it?
Marty squats? All
No,
right, we're not
Marty's-
talking about
Marty
this anymore,
don't-
okay?
Marty won't
We're not
touch.
talking this anymore.
Marty's ass ain't never
Let's-
hit the porcelain.
Let's move on, okay? Let's move on from that. All
I
right.
just want to know.
We're gonna move on. You can call him later and talk about it.
This is important
You
conversation,
and Marty can
guys.
talk about your bathroom
Listen.
episodes. Look,
Not
there was-
everybody's
you see that at
comfortable
work?
with this
You see that at work?
conversation. Yes. Not everybody's comfortable with this conversation right now. However, going to a bathroom on a cruise ship is a real adventure sometimes. And sometimes
It always is for you.
Sometimes it's part of your adventure.
Remember your friend you had? You're like, because my boy.
That was the one I had my friend. That's where I met my friend.
Oh, so we already probably talked about
Oh,
this.
we
in
became
the
best
episode.
friends. I saw him later on. We hung out. And he knows what went on in there because he
Anyway,
clearly went in afterwards and ran
guys,
into that.
Let's stop
wall.
talking about this, okay? Let's stop talking about it. All right, Carnival guys bans the. But I didn't even know this was a thing. So can anybody? Did you ever hear about this? The buy me a drink, like situation. Okay.
No, what's that?
I don't know. It's when people solicit free drinks from other cruisers. Apparently, this is going on Carnival, and with people with drink packages, they're trying to get drinks for them, exchange for Cash App and Venmo. And here's my thing: if you're gonna pay someone for their drinks, why don't you just buy the drinks? So, are you paying like half price for the drinks or something? Like, hey, can you get me a drink with your drink package? I'll give you. Say the drinks, what, $10? You'll give them $5.
Hey, Carnival, you charge a ton of money for your drink package. You give 15 drinks.
Wait,
if they
listen.
want to give them to their friends, why don't you do that? That would be cool,
So
actually.
it is forbidden, okay?
Forbidden.
Heald said it's not only, it's strictly forbidden.
Strictly forbidden.
And he wants you to tell on people if you see it happening or hear it.
Yeah, guys, don't forget to be a
If you
rat,
see
too.
something, say something.
I just want to catch the person that goes over and they're like, hey,
Yeah.
pal, these two over here, I
she
think
just
there's
bought a
only
drink.
one drink package, 2 people.
Is this really going on? Has anyone else heard of this? Is this just some BS story that doesn't really exist? Because that's
tell me.
weird as all.
Who emailed John?
Okay.
Like, what was the email? And John Hill got very upset about this, I'll bet.
Yeah, he's like, this is, you better tell somebody. You're a rat on people. If you see this.
That was going on Celebrity, too. Don't think it wasn't.
Oh, I was on one, I forget what cruise it was. Oh God, I think it was the Beyond. And remember I was at the Sunset Bar, not the Sunset Bar, the pool bar. And there was this younger guy, and he was trying to talk to this chick who was by herself, a little older. He was getting her. She's like, I got you. She was buying him drinks.
You caught it.
Yes.
That's right.
She was getting him drinks, but he wasn't paying her.
No.
He was just talking to her, and she was like,
She was probably
someone's
just like,
talking
"Yo,
to me. I'm
I
going
got
to just buy
money.
a drink.
Please just let me.
for
I'm
this
trying to get a boyfriend.
child.
I'm trying to get a boyfriend, please.
He was younger, but not like
Oh, she
underage.
was
But he was
older.
younger than her. She was older, but
Didn't
she
we
was
see him in
loving
the
it.
jacuzzi later?
Yes. Then we saw them in the jacuzzi later. I'm like, he's
It was
drinking this
so,
whole cruise off this
yeah,
lady.
Yeah.
He don't care.
He was like, oh.
Yeah, I saw that going on. That was on Celebrity. I think
Yeah.
that was on the Beyond, but I don't know.
Hey, I think more men should do it.
But anyway, guys, about Carnival, another thing. I didn't know this, okay? I remember hearing about Carnival. Do you remember hearing about the Guy's Burger menu? How they were adding like breakfast burger options. They were putting eggs on burgers.
What?
Do you remember hearing about that?
Yeah, no.
You never heard about that?
I
You don't
forget.
remember?
I
It
must
was
have
like a
forgotten.
while ago. It wasn't like anything
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
I forget when they started. But anyway,
Yeah.
do you know they only do this on the sunrise?
They do it though.
It's only on the Carnival sunrise.
I would book if
And
I
they
ate meat
started
like
doing
that.
it
I would book that.
in December 2019. Okay, They started doing it, but that's it. Just on that ship. Why?
That's so dumb.
I know. And he
Such a
said
great
he
idea.
said that there's no plans to expand this to other ships because it's not really popular.
Oh, come on, John. You have
That's
no
what
idea
they
what's
said.
popular.
They said people don't
Why
order
is
it.
he so, like, God, doesn't that bother? Please tell me that bothers you. Please tell me that I'm not the only one that bothers, that he has to always
bother me at all,
play
I don't
this, like, company guy. Like, what do you mean it's not popular? You're telling me there's people up north, a breakfast egg on a burger is like a thing, especially in the German community,
But
okay?
why
So now he's
is it-
insulting the whole Blitzkrieg.
Yo, but why? I gotta cover these ears. But why? Why is it only on the Carnival Sunrise? That's the weirdest thing. I had no idea. I remember hearing about this, guys, but I just thought it was like on all the ships. I didn't think it was just on the Sunrise. You think it would be on the new ships?
That doesn't make no sense.
Why on the Carnival
I think I
Sunrise? That's
do
such a random
remember
ship
this
for
being
that.
a thing.
That's
What
so
are they
random.
doing over Easy Egg?
I don't know.
They probably doing over.
I don't know
Easy
the
Egg,
whole
Michelle,
procedure.
or
Has anyone
whatever.
ever had it? And can you tell me if it's good?
Can you
Have
book
you
the
had
Sunrise? Where's that at?
The Sunrise? I don't know where the Sunrise
I
is.
think
It's going
it's
out
in
in.
Norfolk.
I think so now because it left Charleston.
Oh, that was the Charleston.
We
ship.
were on the
We were on the
Sunrise.
Sunrise.
But we were on there in October. No, wait. I think we were on there January.
We went on the year the
January
Eagles lost to
2020.
Seattle in the playoffs.
Were we on there
when
January
Wentz got hurt.
2020?
Was that January 2020?
But wait a minute. Then they had it then because they said it started December 2019. We didn't know. We didn't look at it. We didn't have any. I don't know, guys. Anyone else have anybody have one of these so-called egg burgers?
Did you have an egg burger?
Was it good? Did you like
Yeah,
it?
because guys,
Did you not like it?
egg, cheese. See, here's the thing: if you put that on your menu, you can't tell me people. He's full of it that people wouldn't order.
I'm
that.
just saying they have no plans
And,
to.
and here's the thing:
expand
that's not like a
this.
British thing, because in England they would order that, I believe.
Sure.
Any of my British people out there, please let us know.
I don't
I'm
know.
sorry about the Blitzkrieg comment too. That was wrong. It wasn't cool. John Heel just gets me. So sometimes I'm so happy with him. Anytime he protects the people.
Sometimes
I
you're
love
so
him.
happy with them.
Yeah, I love him when he protects the people, but then when he goes like total company, it's just like once. I just want him to say one time, like, I don't know. I gotta look into that. I didn't know.
I want him
that.
to say one time, like, what in the carnival's going on here? I don't
Yeah,
like this policy.
Yeah, what in the carnival is
That'd
happening?
be funny if he said that. He would kind
Just
of
one
like
time.
redeem himself a little bit.
Yeah, like, I would like to see one email that someone could send that he like took their side,
Somebody said that about the video, by the way.
What's that?
What in the carnival?
What in the carnival? What, your video?
Yes.
Well, babe, you were really drunk.
All right. We're not talking about it. We're moving on, okay? Listen to this.
Falling.
Talking about food, okay? This is another carnival situation. Somebody posted they took off the ship a bunch of fried shrimp from Banzai Sushi.
Yeah, I want to talk about
They
this.
took them home, okay, and posted a picture of it. They said they put them in the air fryer and they were fabulous, all right? And then somebody else they said every cruise they leave with a half dozen guys' burgers.
Yeah, guys.
They have them in a Tupperware container.
Wait a minute. So you're getting made up, guys.
They're getting like the day before.
Here's the thing you gotta remember. It's the day before because
So now
they
it's the
close
day
at
after.
5.
So you're getting day-old
Yes.
burgers to bring home and eat that night?
Which, by the way, I have no problem with a day-old burger, guys.
No.
I've eaten
No,
burgers probably
because
a week old.
think about it. If you grill burgers at home, if you have a
Yeah.
barbecue,
Yes.
you wrap them in foil, put them in the fridge, you still have them.
So
Yeah.
they're wrapping up guys' burgers.
Yes.
And then, I don't mind that. I'm not bothered by that.
I'm not bothered.
You shouldn't be allowed to do it.
I'm
but,
not bothered.
I mean, it's
Well, here's
annoying.
the thing.
It's
They
annoying.
said, here's the funny
You
thing.
can't let them do it
I don't see,
because there's too many people.
I don't know.
They'll all do it.
What if everyone's doing that? They're all taking doggy bags home. Guys,
I didn't know people
let me
did
tell you
stuff like
something.
that.
My grandmother never, ever, ever left anywhere without a doggy bag. And that's what she called it, a doggy bag.
Yeah, why do they always call it a doggy bag?
I don't
You
know,
you're
but
gonna
she
eat
had a
it.
doggy
The
bag
dog ain't gonna see
from
none of it.
anywhere. I don't care if it was a quarter of the club sandwich from the
Yeah.
diner.
Yeah.
That was coming home. There's like 2 bites. Nope, we're getting it wrapped up. You know that?
I was a wrap up. We were
I know.
doggy bag.
My
I
mom
mean,
and
not
my
much
grandma
made
do
at
that.
home. I'm not gonna lie
My
to you.
mom does it, but I feel like my grandma would take home like less food than my mom would take home.
Yeah, there was very few
my
times
mom
that I
at least
brought
a
food
half.
home. Like maybe like Georgine's. I remember my mom and dad went to Georgine's once. This place Georgine's, guys. I don't even know if they're still open, but they were out in like Bristol. I mean,
Georgie's Jr.
not filet,
closed.
not
Veal.
filet. Veal parm, chicken parm. But no, I remember one time, no, Steve brought it home from him and Natalie, one of their dates. And he was like, yo, you want the rest of this? I'm like, what is it? I'm thinking like it's gonna be like a bite. My brother's big, like he didn't bring much home.
Yeah.
There was like that much. He's like, dude, this is half of what I ate.
Do you remember when I used to bring you home half my lunch?
What?
Why did I do that? Look at what I created.
Michelle, first
This
of
thing.
all, you brought home way more than half. Don't
Really?
act like you ate half.
I ate half.
You used to take like a bite. You probably were suffering sitting there.
I was trying to lose weight, so it was helping me.
Guys,
I was giving you my food
she would
so I could
call
lose
me
weight.
and be like,
guys.
I got food. Because I
It's a
had
good strategy.
I had rules when I came over to Michelle's house.
Rules?
What were the rules?
Oh, you wanted to eat something.
I had to eat something.
Yeah.
You had dinner for me? She's
You always wanted
you
to
don't
eat.
And I'm like, no, we
I
ate
had to
dinner.
like manufacture
For
a
no
dinner.
reason.
So I'd go out to eat lunch with my mom, and then I would take home half the food, and that's what I would give him when he came over.
I'd be like, no,
I had no
ate-
money for dinner. Okay?
Meanwhile,
He's a single mother
I ate
with
full,
2 children.
I ate full dinner.
Meanwhile, he's eating bowls of pasta at home. Why were you trying to get so big?
I was.
Why were you growing?
No, it was winter time when we hooked up.
It was winter.
So
That's
I was probably.
that's a good excuse.
I was probably.
It was like
what's it called?
December, January.
Like bears. What do they do?
You were like,
I was in hibernation
you were
mode.
stocking
So I was
up.
stocking up on fat. So I could think.
Wait till you get ready for summer.
Because I just laid around all the time back then.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on a minute.
You were like a poor
Michelle would be
miss.
like, brought you some like my flounder.
I would get like stuffed flounder.
Flounder Imperial.
Flounder
Flounder
Imperial.
Imperial at lunch. So weird.
You ate it.
She would go to lunch
You
and get
ate
like
it.
she go to lunch at restaurants that said Flounder Imperial. Anyway, she go home and I
That's
go
what
to
it
her.
rhymes.
Guys, she would take like one bite out of it because she was so afraid that when I got there, I'd be like,
No, it's not true. I was losing weight then.
You were such a sweet.
Remember?
You fed me. I'm so healthy from it.
That was a great idea.
Look how healthy
My
I
plan
am.
worked.
Look how healthy I am. When I met her, I looked like Manute Bol, the
What?
basketball
No,
player.
when you met me, you were already there.
I was there.
Okay.
I was
It's
there.
not my fault.
That was when I was going through the size thing where it was like, yeah, the 3X got really tight, man. They must have just went and stopped making them.
You're like, they're making all these clothes too small.
They're making all these clothes so small, like nothing. I mean, like this is a 3X. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I'm an XL.
Need another X on that.
I needed another X.
Guys, have a good night. We're gonna go. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah.